This morning I decided to use the Orgain protein for my shake. This is a peanut butter and it's 120 calories. And I'm having 113 grams of the non-fat Greek yogurt for 90 calories for power fuel, and a banana for about 100 calories as my smart carb. And I sweetened it with stevia, and I drizzled some of the, as you can see here, sugar-free, great value chocolate syrup for less than 5 calories. And the next thing I will do is show you my lunch. For my lunch today, I'm going with a salad again. And what I have here is about 60 calories worth of turkey and 60 calories worth of part skim shredded mozzarella cheese on top. Underneath, I have pretty much the same salad as yesterday, same ingredients. I have a combination of, I have 2 cups of raw vegetables, a combo of raw onion, cucumber, and romaine lettuce chopped, and I added in some, you can see the red of my roasted red pepper that comes in the jar. And I put on 5 calories of my homemade balsamic vinaigrette salad dressing. And next up will be dinner. As per usual, I forgot to mention something. In the salad, there's also a cut up medium-sized apple, and that's my smart carb for lunch. And then obviously the turkey and cheese will make my one power fuel. Okay, I'll be back. This is my little teeny tiny 4-item purchase. Can you believe that? Only 4 items when I went in BJ's today. I saw some other items, but it's just too hot. It's like 96 degrees out. And I wasn't going home. I was coming to watch Cora, so I didn't want to drag it in between 2 counties and keep it in the car that long. Anyway, moving on. So what was the gas today? It stayed the same as it was last week. Amazingly enough, it was $457.9 with the use of the BJ's membership and the BJ's credit card. Otherwise, it would have been $467.9, which is still a bargain compared to $4.95 or $5 and upwards. Anyway, what did I get? Because I scanned my order, I didn't get a printed receipt. So I bought some light ham for $2.79. It's $8.99 a pound. I bought some, which the light ham is low sodium. That's why I got light ham. Wellesley Farms, the low sodium turkey breast for $6.49 a pound. And I did get $1 off on one of these, I'm not sure, with the clipless coupon or clipping coupon. I got a 3-pound Wellesley Perdue chicken. Not going to be doing any cooking anytime soon with the heat. So I figured that Jim and I could enjoy this in the meantime. And that was $4.99. And this is 20 ounces of sliced mushrooms, excuse me, for $3.79, which I thought was good. I've been eating them like crazy, as most of you know. And so in total, my order came to $14.61. So I thought that was good, actually. I didn't see major increases in anything I looked at today. But I will tell you more about those items when I go and actually buy them. Okay, I'll see you at dinner. For dinner tonight, since it's even too hot to even eat dinner, seriously, very hot here today, I just decided to go with a garden vegetable burger. When I looked at the nutritional facts, I'll show them to you. They will be posted in our Facebook group later on tonight. It's 150 calories, and looking at how many carbs it has and the amount of fiber and protein, I'm counting this as 1 power fuel and 1 smart carb. So that means I needed another power fuel to complete my dinner. So what I did is I added this thin sliced Swiss cheese, 2 of them, about 80 calories worth, to give me my second power fuel. And I have here a cup or a little bit more of my sauteed mushrooms, which you know how I do that. On the side, I'm having some sugar-free steak sauce, GUs, and I seasoned my mushrooms with the aminos and the garlic and herb. And I sauteed with the garlic olive oil spray. And with this, I'm going to have a slice of bread. I have 2 extras left, so I'm not really worried about it because it's not enough calories. I have still calories left, so I'm going to count it as a half smart carb and do it that way. If my smart carb power fuel math isn't sounding correct tonight, I apologize, but that's what I came up with. In order to round the meal out, I added cheese, and I'm adding 145 calorie slice of whole grain bread, which is right here, my Fit Active from Aldi. Next up is dessert. I know I must be very boring, but really, this is all I feel like having tonight. This Wise butter popcorn. It's 80 calories for the bag. It has 8 grams of fiber. So this should hit the spot later on when I'm maybe with some diet soda, I'm thinking, and while I'm watching television. Okie doke. Hi friends. So we come to the close of another day of eating. I did very much enjoy my my dinner. It was surprisingly good. I didn't plan to eat those burgers. I had picked those up for Jim because I didn't think they were going to work out power fuel and smart carb wise, but I think I nailed it on that one. I'm really comfortable with what I ended up doing to make that a rounded meal with enough protein in it. So anyway, what else did I have to say today? I wanted to talk for a sec about, I don't know about everyone else, but for myself, I think it's a good idea to make a deal once in a while. Like when I'm having a day where I know that I'm not going to be so compliant deliberately, or not even to say that because I really don't do that, but where I'm feeling that I'm desiring something that I know isn't the right thing for me to have. And the more I try to ignore this thought process, the more I'm going to be likely to make that decision in the wrong direction. I think it's a good idea to make a plan. If you wake up in the morning and you're deciding, or you're thinking the night before that you want to go and do X, Y, and Z, which is going to end up in an eating disaster for you, as it often in my life has happened to me, then maybe it's a good idea to sit down and look at what you're going to have for your Nutrisystem eating that day, or your Healthy Bites eating that day, or your Weight Watchers points eating that day, personal points, or your calories for that day, and take a good look at it, and then maybe give yourself some options that normally you would not give yourself. But if you really know you're going to go over that deep end, and I know for myself that I know when I'm going to go over that deep end. Last night, honesty policy here, I got into some sugared cereal. My normal thing to do is to just give it to Jim to put in his stash. I did that, but guess what? I got into it anyway, which is extremely unusual for me. But then I thought to myself, well, maybe I should have made a plan when I knew that that was on my mind. Sometimes it'll be on my mind, most of the time, every time, other than last night. If I give it to Jim, I usually give it to him for his stash before I even think about it. If I buy something, let's say, or we have something that was given to us, I will give it to him in what I call his stash, and I never go in there. I forget all about it, truthfully. But for some odd reason, last night, that wasn't doing it. So what could I have done instead? Well, I do have my own cereal that I purchased. I purchased that one that's that honey bunches of oats. I could have poured out, even if I had to pour out 2 cups of that. It's 160 calories a cup, but follow me on this. If I consciously made that decision to do that, and then I ate it all, I would have known, I would know ahead of time, and I'd have that much more time to think about it, even if I end up eating it all, to wake up this morning and not feel like, oh, darn it, what did I do? I would use other choice words for myself, not YouTube friendly words, but you know what I'm trying to say, right? I mean, really. I would, truthfully, this morning I didn't even think about it because I just have already said to myself, the scale's going to be up on Friday. Probably is, because when I have those type of foods, I get all inflamed. Forget the fact that it's white flour and it's going to become sludge in my system, because that is kind of what happens, at least for me anyway. It will set me back, and it will take me another week. But I guess I'm really not. If this were 30 pounds ago, it would be enough to throw me off for a week or even 2 weeks, truth be told, because now I'm thinking about, I have 30 pounds to lose. I'm never going to get this 30 pounds off, or even 50 pounds, or even when I had to lose 70 pounds, whatever. But if I was truly on board with what I was doing, and I have done this many times, as I've told you, including my lap band, then I probably wouldn't have had the cereal. Because when in order for me to lose weight, I have to be serious. This is a totally different way that I've done this for myself for the first time in my life. And that's why it's taking me forever. But I knew that, and I decided to do it that way because my chances of keeping it off forever will only increase by doing this way. It's almost foolproof. I know it. Because I didn't have what it took to get it off in the way I used to. Emotionally, mentally, didn't have it. So what was the point of continuing to try to do that, right? But in past, if I had to lose a tremendous amount of weight, I would not be contemplating eating cereal. In the past, I never used, when my kids were kids and I was buying cereal for them, well, they didn't get sugared cereal. They got that as a snack. That wasn't a breakfast. But regardless of that, if let's say it was in the house, I would never even think to go eat that. That wouldn't be my thing. But now here I am, that much older, almost you could say a different person, different mindset. I ate that cereal last night. It didn't break me. I got up this morning and I was fine, and I just went about my business and I ate right. And I'm very satisfied. The lunch that I had was absolutely delicious. That turkey really does not have a lot of salt. I'm very happy about that. It's from the BJ's Deli. And, you know, the apple in there, I love to have fruit in my salads. So you'll be seeing me do that a lot. Banana in the morning, I normally don't have, but my banana is going bad. In fact, I'm going to freeze what I have left to use for making dog biscuits. I don't go through them. I used to eat a banana a day, but that wasn't when I was on Nutrisystem. That was when I was on the poor macros plan, whatever plan it may have been. The macros weren't in order. It makes a really big difference to me. But in any event, that was really all I wanted to say. I want to thank you all very much for watching, as always. And I will definitely see you. Oh, that's what I wanted to say. We reached 1,000 members in our group this morning. I am just so excited. I'm so excited. That group had 86 people in it when I restarted it from previous joining. So I'm excited. If you're watching any of the members of the group, I'll thank you again. I am going to make a post about 1,000 members tonight. Exciting. People are interacting. I love it. I just love to see people supporting each other and, you know, finding help. Because there are people out there that are just starting, and they don't even know. They're saying, I don't even know what a smart carb is. I don't even know what a power fuel is. So the more people we get into our group, the more likely it is that people like that, because this person happens to be in another group, will find our group where they can get the help from us, because we know what we're doing for the most part. If we don't know, we ask each other questions, and somebody usually helps each other out. I don't know, I'm in other groups, but I really don't pay attention to what goes on in them. I'm interested in our group, obviously. So anyway, yeah, so maybe I'd be interested to know what other people think about making a plan. Pre-choosing just some things that you can find in the grocery store that are compliant with the plan that you could live with. That if even you had to go over your power fuels and your smart carbs, let's say, for the day, and you picked out of those things to eat as additional small carbs and power fuels, or extras even, that is not in your plan of things to do for the day. But wouldn't it be better to maybe do that than to go down to where I am? Mary Jane's ice cream stand is very popular. Go down to Mary Jane's or go to Adams. Like yesterday I was in Adams. I wanted cannoli ice cream, Perry's cannoli ice cream. Only Adams has that, and there's an ice cream stand over here in Orange County that carries it. It's Tantillo's, for those of you that live in the area, that carries the Perry's cannoli ice cream. Did I have it? No, I didn't. Didn't have it. Could have had it, but I just didn't. Actually, it didn't even faze me. Maybe I'll have it before. I usually have it once a year, and I may have it before summer closes out. I'll think about that when that time comes, and that'll be doing. That's it, right? Okay, so I am going to say goodbye now. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next video.